Hello Capricorn, welcome to my channel. This is Victoria at Radiant Moon Tarot, and this is your weekly reading for October 11 through 17, 2021. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm truly grateful for all of your likes, shares, and your subscribes. So let's get right into your reading for the week ahead, please. What do we have for Capricorn for the week ahead, please? Thank you very much. And we have transformation. Interesting. Scorpio got that card. And we also had family. Interesting, because Scorpio got the transformation, but they also had a big focus on family. So you may actually have a Scorpio in your family, maybe your significant other. All right, but this is a time of the week, all right, or this is a week ahead where maybe you're going through some personal growth. You might be experiencing some changes. These changes, this transformation could be a personal journey, a personal transformation, figuring out who you are, your sense of self, okay, who you're meant to be. You might be making some really important life choices in the week ahead, possibly something in regards to your family. All right, but the transformation card brings in a period of growth, a period of change as well. And, but it's all for your benefit, however that looks for you. So whether this is internal, this personal growth, maybe even a spiritual transformation for you, this could be something changing in your family dynamic as well. You could have an engagement coming up. Maybe you're contemplating adding to your family, blending your families together. You might just have, maybe you've got one of your kids that's going off to college or university or something. You could have a sibling that announces some sort of news. So, you name it, right? But that transformation is that period of change, that growth. And even if something comes to an end, all right, something better is just around the corner. All right. So, but whenever we get the transformation card, there is something changing or transforming in your life that is necessary, that's needed for your own personal growth, for your happiness, your well-being, and possibly even for your prosperity as well. But we do have the family card here also. And, the family card really is about people coming together. And family is more than just what you're born into. We have our blood relatives, right? Like the family we're born into. We have our chosen family, our soul tribe, right? Just because you are tied to someone with a bloodline, like a family tree, doesn't always make them feel like family, right? We can, I used to tell my sister this all the time because we used to fight like cats and dogs when we were younger. And I'm like, you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your family. And, or however that went, some childish thing. But anyways, but it's true though. Sometimes you can't pick your family, and sometimes we don't actually feel like we belong in our own family as well, right? Sometimes we can feel a more sense of belonging with people that we choose to be as part of our family. All right, so focus on the people that are important to you in the week ahead, right? You might have some family get-togethers coming up. You might have some family dynamic, I should say, that is bringing in some transformation. All right, you might also be thinking, changing the way you think about your family dynamic as well. You might have like a biological clock that's ticking, and your priorities might be changing as well. So anything to do with the home, the family, partnerships, the people, your soul tribe, all right, are very important for you in the week ahead. All right, now we are in Mercury Retrograde as well, all the way up to the 18th. So certainly for the duration of this reading for the week ahead. And whenever we have Mercury in retrograde, there is a focus on communication, but there's a need to be a little bit cautious about communication as well. Double check your emails, make sure you got attachments on there. If you're having a heated debate with somebody, maybe that is the time to take a little bit of step back rather than to engage. And, so it just requires that little bit of caution. Try not to make rash decisions, all those things. However, Mercury retrograde can quite often bring back things from the past. It can be people from the past. It can be opportunities come back around that we thought that we had lost. It can be dreams from the past, right? Anything from the past. And it can even be energy or memories that come back from the past as well. And they come in for a reason, either for second chances, reconciliations, or for closure. And there's that transformation card, right? So certainly something may be changing, and this could have to do with something coming back from your past, all right? And, you know, but it feels like whatever that is, you will make the right choice. So again, Mercury retrograde, if there is someone from your past coming back in, or that opportunity, just remember to take that little bit of a step back, right? It's like, no one's backing you into a corner. You don't necessarily have to make a decision or something, or have a conversation on someone else's terms. And so you can take that step back, and if someone wants to talk to you, then maybe you will, maybe you won't, okay? But you'll do it when the time is right for you. All right, so we have the Four of Cups coming in here. We also have the Five of Cups. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. I was just going to say, okay, please bring us something bright and shiny. All right, what's the energy at the bottom of your deck here? The energy underlying your situation in the week ahead. This is influencing you, the energy hiding behind the scenes. We have the Fool. So the Fool is about new adventures, fresh starts, new beginnings, okay? What happens when we go through a period of transformation? All right, something maybe ends for something new to begin. So certainly a new sense of self, a new sense of direction, new opportunities, new people, okay? You know, a fresh start, a fresh step. There's also, with the Fool card, brings in that excitement. It brings in a very jovial, very fresh energy to your week. All right. And it does, you know, it does possibly require some of you making a change, or taking that little bit of a leap of faith and just trusting in yourself, trusting that you're on the right path, you're on the right direction, but reminding you that sometimes we need to take the first step on something. Okay. Take that leap, step off that cliff, and just trust that wherever it is that we land will be where we're meant to land. All right. We don't always need to know the details. So there may be something in the week ahead where you actually need to take a step forward. You might need to take some action. So we start out with the Four of Cups. Now, the Four of Cups is always a little bit of an interesting card, right? Because the Four of Cups does represent a situation where we're not seeing the forest through the trees, where we may be kind of looking at what we have and not appreciating it for what it is. And if we look at these, you know, we've got 3 cups here that this person is looking at, and they've got their hands on their hips, and they're like, ugh, you know, like, this is all fine, but I don't know, it's not exciting anymore, you know. But the thing is there's a 4th cup coming in, about to whack her over the head. And the 3 cups here, they're full. There's nothing really wrong with them. So when we get the Four of Cups energy, this really shows that there may be a situation that you're dealing with where there's not necessarily anything wrong with it, but you're not either you're not appreciating what you have, or you're kind of not engaged with the situation anymore. All right, there may be something that you're missing, something that you don't see. This can be a part of yourself. It can be part of your relationship, part of your family unit maybe. All right. And where everything is kind of okay. It's honky-dory. It's just kind of blasé. It's just same old every single day. But there's either something new, refreshing, or some opportunity that you're not seeing coming in. Now, if you're looking for a job or something, all right, this could be you looking at the opportunities in front of you going, yeah, they're okay. They're not really that exciting. They're not really that interesting. They're not really what I want, right? Because the Four of Cups brings in that energy of apathy, of boredom, of feeling disconnected, even though there's a lot of positive energy with it, okay? It's waiting as well for the right opportunity to come in, and starting to feel like you'll never get it. And just when we're about to give up with the Four of Cups, that's when something comes in. So it's a reminder to be open and receptive, all right? Because the way that that person is looking at those cups, she ain't ever going to see that one coming out of left field. All right, so it's a reminder to be open to people, situations, conversations, opportunities. It's a reminder to look at the alternate possibilities as well, something that we can't quite see. So check your spam folder. All right, if you're waiting for some communication, or you're waiting for some news, because we do have a 5 of Cups that brings in some disappointment. All right, there's something that you're missing. There's maybe something that you're missing with the 4 of Cups. Something that will give you that positive boost, okay, or that new opportunity that you're waiting for. And so you might be looking in the wrong spot. You might be focused in the wrong area. But also, if you're expecting an email or some communication, retrograde, okay, check your spam folder. When I had this, I had a friend a couple of months ago, and she had put out a resume. She had gone on a couple of interviews with this company she really, really, really wanted to get into. And she had been on these lengthy interviews, and they took forever, right? And of course, I'm pulling cards for her, like left, right, and center. And, you know, we knew exactly what was going on, but we got a 4 of Cups, and she was waiting for some sort of news, some sort of feedback. And so I pulled cards. I got the 4 of Cups, and I'm like, there's something you're missing. There's something that you're not seeing. There's something that is here, okay, or coming in, but where is it? And then I'm like, wait, check your spam folder. Sure enough, the freaking email with the job offer, or the job of her dreams, all right, was sitting there in her spam folder on her stupid email, and it had been there for 2 days, and she was like almost right at that deadline. So keeping that in mind with the 4 of Cups, expect the unexpected and look somewhere where something might go missing, okay? Or expand your horizons. Be open to different opportunities, right? Again, if you're looking for a job or a new love or something like that, you know, and you're searching online or something, loosen up your filters, because there's something just right at your peripheral vision there that you're just not seeing, either because you're not focused. You're maybe focused in the wrong area, all right, or you're too much in front of you and not necessarily looking at some alternate possibilities there, okay? Because that 4 of Cups can sometimes bring in a little bit of a surprise, but it does require us to look at something a little bit differently, or be a little bit more open, or again, look in places where something might actually go missing, especially with retrograde, okay? So just a little word to the wise. Because there is also some disappointment that comes in here as well. Now, sometimes we do look at what we have with the 4 of Cups, and there's not necessarily anything wrong, but it's, again, not necessarily what we're looking for, or it's something that we've outgrown, or something that we're not feeling connected to anymore. And it's that emotional connection. And, you know, we can sometimes look at this opportunity coming in. These 3 cups here are full, right? You're looking for a new opportunity here. Well, there's actually not anything full in that particular cup, right? There is these clouds, there's this possibilities. So it could be that, you know, you have an opportunity, or you have some news or something that's coming in here for you that is, you know, may represent something new or a fresh start. But with the 5 of Cups, it's focused on, it may not even be focused on it, right? It's like, yes, I'm looking for something. I haven't found it. It might be around, but I'm not sure. And then the 5 of Cups brings back a sense of something isn't what I want. I'm willing to let something go. Or it can also be, if you look at these 2 cards, this person is focused on these 3 cups, not seeing something here, okay? There's 2 people in the 5 of Cups card. This person is holding 3 empty cups, right? It's like purposely spilling those 3 cups. But the second person is holding 2 full cups. So it can be that you're purposely letting something go because you may really know that there's something better for you, But before you can embrace the new that's coming in, you need to let go of expectations. You might need to focus on what you want rather than what you do want. You may even need to change the way you're looking at something, or change the way you're dealing with something. All right, because again, we've got these 3 full cups, and she's just tossed them all in the bin. So it may be that you are going through this transformation here, right? And you know, you're letting things go, or you're embracing new opportunities, right? And again, we do with the retrograde energy, we may actually have someone coming back in our lives as well, or a new opportunity or something that you thought that you had missed, but you may actually need to release expectations. You may even be finding closure and processing some emotions there, because the 5 of Cups can be one of loss. It can be one of grief, of bereavement, but it is also always that reminder to focus on your solutions, focus on the possibilities, focus on what you want, and not focus on what has not worked out or what is not fulfilling you, right? Sometimes, but it also is that a reminder there that sometimes we need to let things go in order to find our way forward. So, you know, we could very simply say, because we do have an Ace of Pentacles, we could simply say that some of you are looking for a new job. Where you are right now with the 4 of Cups, there's nothing necessarily wrong with it, but it's not fulfilling for you anymore, or you're kind of bored, or there's nothing exciting, and you're looking for either some improvements in that situation, you know, and you may have already put the feelers out, maybe not, okay, but you might actually just have a sense that, you know what, I think there's something bigger and better on my horizon here. But the 5 of Cups shows that you may need to actually let go of expectations, or even put in a resignation in order to embrace the possibilities or the opportunity that is headed your way. Because the 4 of Cups here I am, I'm like, ho-hum. There's a surprise that comes in, all right, and we put in our resignation letter. We're embracing the new partnership with the 5 of Cups, because there's 2 cups that are full, okay, and that she's embracing there, and we got a new opportunity on the horizon, all right. So we can put it in that regard, but we can also apply that to people as well. Something in our personal lives there with that 4 of Cups isn't necessarily bad, isn't necessarily wrong, but there's a new opportunity, or there's a surprise coming in, or there is a need to focus on doing something a little bit more exciting, doing something a little bit more fun, all right? And the 5 of Cups there, again, the same kind of thing, release expectations, or processing of emotions there. Maybe we come back into alignment with that as well, right? Someone hitting you out of left field with that 4 of Cups, possibly something from your past, all right? But we're releasing expectations, releasing our grief, and we are possibly considering partnering up with somebody in order to start fresh, start new. But the 5 of Cups can also sometimes have us finding that closure that we need in a situation to move forward. All right, but that 5 of Cups always brings in that reminder to focus on the positive, because there's some positive energy that's coming in here, but it's like first there's a little bit of internal work. So we do have this transformation that is going on here. So whether this is second chances, opening yourself up to new opportunities, reconciling with somebody, getting back on the same page, or finding that closure, putting in a resignation letter, okay, making that personal growth, that personal change, whatever that looks like for you, all right, come out on top. Okay, because we do have an Ace of Pentacles. Now, the Ace of Pentacles quite often does, yes, have to do with a financial opportunity. It's something that puts you on your path to prosperity. So this could be something where you really do need to release all expectations, and you need to embrace that Fool energy, start something new, take the first steps, take the first foot forward, okay? Take the opportunity and see where it leads you, all right? And it may lead you on your path to prosperity. So the Ace of Pentacles can absolutely be a new job opportunity. It can also possibly be a new relationship as well. Okay, maybe in the past, if someone is coming back, maybe in the past somebody wasn't on the same page. They didn't want to make an investment. Okay, there was maybe some love, some passion, all that kind of thing there. But they just couldn't necessarily go the distance. Maybe there was something that got in the way, and maybe your person actually needed to make some big change in their life as well. And the Ace of Pentacles can certainly have them coming back in, and they're willing to commit to you. They're willing to make that long-term investment, because the Ace of Pentacles eventually grows into the 10. So there is something new coming in here for you guys this week. The Ace of Pentacles is that golden opportunity, right? That quite often the aces are results of your manifestations as well, okay? So the Four of Cups can have you waiting for something that you've manifested in, but in order for the manifestation to really come into your reality, yes, you need to be open to new opportunities, different opportunities, alternate opportunities as well, okay? Because the universe quite often sends us what we need, which is usually a little bit better than what we actually asked for. All right, but the Five of Cups, you need to release expectations, and you need to focus on the positive and not worry, because you need to allow the energy to flow. And once you do that, then something comes knocking at your door. All right, so, so whether this is a relationship scenario or a workplace scenario, that Ace of Pentacles bodes incredibly well for your future outlook. So it's something that you can embrace, something that you can commit to, right? And again, that Ace of Pentacles eventually turns into the 10 of Pentacles, something tangible on your path to your prosperity, your abundance, okay? And something that is very lucky and very positive. So luck is certainly on your side. So just interesting week for you. All right, but certainly a little bit of a transformation. This is possibly a life-changing opportunity as well. So let's just get a little bit more information here on the Four of Cups, please. And we've got the birds and we've got the fox. So you might need to be a little bit crafty. I'll just grab the rest of these. The Five of Cups, please. Thank you. We have the Key and the Snake, and a couple of bright and shiny cards for you guys. And then the Ace of Pentacles. Please clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Thank you. We have the Coffin and we have the Scythe. Okay. So yeah, some really bright and shiny ones for you guys today. So you certainly are on a little bit of a journey. So clarifying the Four of Cups, we do have the birds and the fox. Now when we have the birds brings in a little bit of stress, a little bit of anxiety. All right. And the fox sometimes represent there's something wrong. So here's the thing, Mercury retrograde. There are some issues in regards to communication, some communication problems. All right, the fox brings in something that goes a little bit awry. Okay, so again, when we said that Four of Cups, there may be some communication issues or something, emails going missing or that you can't find. Here is that confirmation. Okay, the birds brings about anxiety and stress in regards to communication of some kind. All right, and there's certainly an issue there with that fox card. Okay, so check your spam folder, loosen your search filters, all of those kind of things, okay? Be really careful with your communication as well, all right? And your real focus, right, retrograde, okay? It is a real thing, okay? But the birds and the fox also shows that you may actually need to be a little bit crafty, okay? In regards to how you present yourself, what you put out there. Okay, you may even be having some conversations that resolves a situation as well. All right, something that has been maybe a little bit of a misunderstanding or something there. All right, and you may have some conversations there to clean the air. And yeah, it can absolutely be someone coming back from the past, right? Someone that you didn't expect with that Fourth Cup, and you're clearing the air, you're having those conversations, right? And whether you're just getting closure or whether you welcome that person in, depends how your conversation goes, if that is you. All right, but certainly a big warning there about communication, and it's really important. So mind your P's and Q's, get your ducks in a row, and double check what you are putting out there, okay? The Five of Cups, we have the Key and the Snake. The Key brings in a certainty, brings in solutions, brings in answers, and the Snake brings in another kind of bright and shiny kind of negative card. So so your key to moving forward, all right, your answer to moving forward is to focus on your positive, okay, focus on the opportunity at hand, and to not focus on the negative aspects of something, right? It can be that you're focused on maybe getting that closure, okay? Looking at things from a different angle, a different lens, okay? Because the Snake brings in, you know, possibly a... how do we want to say, it brings in negativity to your situation, right? And we already see that with the Five of Cups. So this negativity may be something that you're processing. There may have been some sort of lies, deceit, betrayal with a person from your past. They're coming in and you're clearing up the air, right? You're getting things done, whether it's that closure or whether you welcome back. You know, it's all up to you. We do have a Coffin card coming out here as well, another bright and shiny one. And with the Scythe there also, you could be possibly getting that closure that you need as far as it could be relationships go, maybe even a family situation as well, right? And you are clearing the air, you're finding that closure so that you can have that fresh start that's bringing your step with that Ace of Pentacles and also with the Fool, right? You're getting rid of anything that has been holding you back. So you could certainly be doing that again, but definitely focus on your solutions and not the problems, right? Especially if you've got like a creative endeavor or project that you're doing in the week ahead. All right. We'll never get to the finish line when we focus on the negative, right? We need to focus on the positive there. But the Ace of Pentacles, we do have a Coffin and a Scythe. Okay, so again, typically two kind of negative cards. But the Coffin is, the Coffin and the Scythe could absolutely be about you finding closure, going through that personal transformation, whether it involves discussing something with a person or not, or whether it's just you bringing things to the surface. This can absolutely be you finding that closure that you need, cutting off the energy from something that has ended in the past so that you can embrace the new opportunities going forward, a new sense of self, a new sense of you. And with that Fool card there, right, that new beginning, it's like my life is wonderful. Okay. It can also be that a difficult situation has come to an end. If you've got a new job, here you are handing in, you're likely handing in your resignation notice, right? You're making a quick, snappy decision there, all right, with the Scythe card, and you are putting an end. It could be actually that if you have a new job offer, something that you've been waiting for a while, you might actually need to make a really quick decision there. With the Scythe brings in that element of, oh my God, I got to get things done. Okay, it brings things, cutting things off, making those quick decisions. It brings in a little bit of a very quick energy coming in. Of course, the Coffin brings about endings. Okay, can also be that something that hasn't been very healthy you're putting an end to. So you might actually need to make a quick decision if you have a new job opportunity. And again, maybe there was some communication issues a little bit earlier in the week. All right, but you could certainly putting an end to one thing so that something new can start. Okay, closure. Letting bygones be bygones, reconciling with something, finding a different way out, taking a different approach, right? You might need to be a little bit on your twinkle toes there with that Fox card, right? Especially if you're looking for a new job or you're trying to sort some situation out, you might need to be a little bit crafty. Okay, so, but certainly something new coming in. But again, there's something that comes to an end, draws to a close so that that new thing can begin. But it feels very exciting for you, but a little bit of topsy-turvy energy there, a little bit of ups and downs at the beginning of your week, all right? But again, things work out for you in the end. So I'm going to leave that there for you, Capricorn. I hope there was something in this reading that resonated with you in some way. If there was, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great week. I think this reading went a little bit long. I'm not sure. I don't have a watch in front of me. Anyways, I apologize. But anyways, so overall, you're sorting things out. You're getting things done, and you got a fresh opportunity and fresh outlook on the horizon for you. So have a great day. Have a great week. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.